Conservative New Media viewers, what's going on? It's me, John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion, the super genius, and the political expert, joined by Paul F. Villarreal by phone. And this is a huge day, Paul. We have President Donald Trump's first Supreme Court pick, and this looks really, really big. Judge Gorsuch has been, of the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals, federal judge, has now been nominated by President Donald Trump to fill that slot that was left open by former Justice Antonin Scalia, a lion of the law, many would say, and I would say, and definitely an icon for conservative jurists out there. So with Gorsuch here, he looked incredibly impressive at that press conference. His credentials absolutely are incredibly impressive. Take the politics out of it. You know, I know some of our liberal friends out there may or may not like his decisions, but you're talking someone that went to Columbia, Harvard, Oxford, clerked for 2 Supreme Court justices, Kennedy and White, and has just done some incredible things out there. And I think that the record is really, really impeccable in terms of the qualifications. Now, I expect a fight from the Democrats. I expect we're going to see some back and forth. But again, as President Trump, said, when he was appointed to the federal circuit court there, he was done so unanimously by the Senate. Paul, what do you think about this pick? What does it tell us about President Trump? Because this did come from his list of jurists that he would appoint. I mean, this is something that he frankly ran on and has been very transparent. What do you make of this pick of Judge Gorsuch?
I think it's a great pick. I mean, I still have to do some more research. I'm not up to date on everything with him, but as you said, the credentials are incredible. Of course, President Trump mentioned that at the press conference tonight. The guy, he seems like he comes off really well himself. And what it says about President Trump to me is he's been doing research on this pick for months and months and months. He knew who he wanted. He had it down to a certain amount of people. He's looking for the most qualified, and as you mentioned, somebody that was already unanimously approved by the Senate before. This is somebody that people have already encountered and dealt with, and they all approved him and liked him. I mean, it's very an astute pick, and as you said, this person had to be good to replace the kind of icon in Antonin Scalia. And I think it's looking like a very good pick right now.
And what's interesting about it, just in terms of temperament, and what he said again, I like that he said that he is, a great judge isn't someone who, I'm going to lose the line right now, so I apologize. First of all, personal opinion only, knowledge and fact, not casting aspersions for entertainment purpose only. Please check the disclaimers. It was something to the extent, and I'm going to get it wrong, and the viewers out there can correct me in the comments below. But I think it was something to the extent of like a great judge doesn't like his own opinions or something. I know that's not quite it, but it was the point was that a great judge follows the law and applies the law, doesn't write the law, and doesn't act like a dictator up there on the bench. And I thought that was very important and clearly a signal to the conservative wing, the originalists, whatever you want to say, of someone that is going to, someone of the role of the separation of powers. And again, I think he actually stipulated and said that it's Congress that writes the laws and he's there to apply and interpret as well. So I think that was but also in terms of temperament, he's someone that has been remarked about as being a coalition builder. I don't want to necessarily say a compromiser, but someone that tries to be very collegial and work together with people and be friendly and again, separate the politics from the personal. And that's something that I personally can appreciate. I mean, here at Conservative Media, obviously we have a very strong point of view, but we have friends and fans all around the world. And we like to have fun and we like everybody. You know what I mean? So I think that we try to persuade with intelligence and argument and humor as opposed to polemic and name calling, all that type of stuff, and whatnot like that. So I think, but also, more specifically for someone that is on that highest court of the land, I think it has it talks about a personality that is that is someone that will tussle with the arguments and is open to the logic of something, as opposed to just having a certain, again, predisposed point of view. And I think that's important, Paul.
It is important. I mean, as you said, that's somebody with this type of background and this type of obviously capability. You would think that they'd be more inclined to reason than emotion, and that is, I think, what people are looking for in justices. And I agree with you. Coalition building and getting along with people is really important. Of course, it's important on the Supreme Court. We've got 8 other justices, usually, if the court's full. And as you said, that's certainly what we try to do. I know I've been talking to people in the last few days who are doing our videos about Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin said some things about an executive order that Donald Trump made, and then we've been going back and forth, but it's been very polite, not nasty, not demeaning. We try to take everybody's opinion, listen to them, and kind of talk it out, rather than, like as you said, or as the judge said, trying to just impose your will or dictate to people. No, let's hash it out, let's talk about it, and let's come to a reasonable decision.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the final thing I'd like to say about this, I want to open up to the comments here. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Do you like this? Do you not like this? What do you think's good? What do you think's bad? Do you think he'll be confirmed by the Senate? What kind of vote do you think we'll have? How does that all go? Is this where Democrats want to make their fight, or is this something that's really going to be hard to fight on? And do they look more extreme if they try to fight on this as someone that's been confirmed, again, unanimously before and has such impeccable credentials in our opinion? And so give us comments below. But I want to leave it with this, Paul, and get your comment on this. To me, this is another huge block of evidence of the style and the personality of Donald Trump. Yes, Donald Trump is an entertainer, and Donald Trump is, or at least formerly was, and Donald Trump has that kind of flash and that kind of presentation, and is used to being a CEO and stuff like that. But more than anything, in my opinion, Donald Trump surrounds himself with winners and loves to pick people with impeccable credentials, with the highest achievements, with the great education and all that stuff. And again, it's such an interesting dynamic with Trump, because even though that's his style, at the same time, I think that he does have that vibe of a quote-unquote blue-collar billionaire, someone that is very in touch with real Americans and working Americans and stuff like that. But I think this shows that Donald Trump is someone that goes for excellence as opposed to political point of view or even political connection. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense. What you're basically saying is he's not going to pick somebody for political favoritism. He's going to pick the best. And this is important, that's exactly what you said. Donald Trump will pick people who might even be better than he is. He's not afraid of picking good people that could potentially outshine him. He only wants the best, and I love that.
So important. That's what we think about that. Great pick, President Trump. We were excited about this. Judge Gorsuch, we applaud you and congratulations to this. And we're going to see what happens here, but we want to open up discussions because this is what it's all about. We know, not a whole lot about it. We've been exposed to some of it, and we've seen the news reports. What do you think about this? What do we need to know? What's your reaction to it? I want to hear from you. Give us comments below. Please subscribe. Please rate this video up. Also, please post it on your social networking sites, and please, again, subscribe to this channel. We have so many good videos. I mean, we're doing videos all the time now. We're covering, obviously, the politics. We've got cars, we've got workouts, we've got all kinds of stuff. We've got baking stuff. I've got stuff here. My wife's made some good cookies that are awesome, and some lasagna. But I'll save you from that. We've got other things to talk about. I'm John D. Villarreal, the 4-time national champion, super genius, and the political expert. That is Paul F. Villarreal. You're watching Conservative Media. We'll see you next time.